let you say it in his face. You're not going to start harassing the lady like you did last night. I'm not going to let you.
All right, let me know how
You're
we're
not going to
doing.
start harassing the lady and bullying her like you did last night. All right? You attack and I'll defend. You attack Occupy, I defend Occupy. All right? We're not going to let you and your moderators try to discredit and demoralize the movement. All right? You attacked Occupy and I defend Occupy.
All right, now we're getting entertained.
Who else are you going to accuse?
Yeah. Oh, this isn't my favorite channel though.
Saxophone Dave laid it all on the line for you.
He's got 3 hours invested in it. He's already paid for it.
Yeah. Recai's definitely trouble. He's like,
Yeah, but you know, his live streams, he walked out with his live stream, lied about it.
oh no, I've watched his live stream from home. He hates Occupy. Like he has no interest in Occupy at all. I don't know why.
You don't fucking need this. Huh? You live on a sidewalk. I don't anymore. No,
Yeah, well, he appointed moderators because trolls were posting the most disgusting language you could ever imagine.
These two people started a conversation.
They should be a lot more
Yeah. Yeah, if I don't like somebody, I just back away. I don't go towards them. I move away from them. That's sort of the adult thing, right? Some people haven't figured out the adult thing yet. The adult thing is ignore people you don't like. And stay with the people that you love, right? That's why I say I could never block. Like I'm so in love with Occupy that I'm not going anywhere. I want to have an Occupy commitment ceremony. Like I want to Occupy to become a corporation, and then because corporations are people, I want to take Occupy to City Hall and have Mayor Bloomberg marry us. Like wouldn't that be awesome? That'd be like so sweet.
Why don't you apologize now? You like to talk about Saxophone Dave behind his back. When he called you a pussy, he told you all you do is demoralize the movement.
Don't touch him. Don't touch me. Don't touch. No touch.
Would you please stop screaming?
That's right.
He doesn't care about that. He doesn't respect occupiers. He does whatever he wants. He thinks Occupy revolves around him.
Also, his moderators like ban anybody that like goes on any chat people from my stream or anybody else's stream. So there's this war going on between chatters on Recai's chat and everybody else. It's really like it's like a virtual Occupy, but like really sad. Yeah, but really sad. Oh, thanks, Sharp. I appreciate it. Yeah. Even, I mean, it's odd, but I still find it like slightly entertaining. It's like a car crash. Wow, a car just crashed.
It's like watching a train wreck.
It's a small bit because it's a person.
But Recai was attacked in Zuccotti last week. Did you hear about that? This executive from Brookfield. He was actually filming the executive playing video games at work, and the guy grabbed the whole rig. He ripped the iPad off the rig and smashed it on the ground. So. Yeah. Well, the first time I saw him with that giant thing, I was like, people are not going to want you to walk around here with that thing. You know, it's just monstrous. It was weird enough that he had that little red tentacle coming out of his chest. Like now, it's just weird.
Hold on, we have to be on this side.
Yeah, his mods are nuts. That's the problem. All right. Woohoo! It's sort of a jig. It's sort of a hop. Hop, 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 hop. What?
Don't do that here, dude. That's not okay.
Do what?
I'm a 33-year-old man. I give up a job and I'll fall on a fucking career. Come down here and start a do not hop, 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 hop.
I said hop. You have no idea what I was saying. What are you talking about? That's hup is a tactic we use to bring.
No. That's stupid shit people do to humiliate our movement, discredit us.
Wow. Wow. Oh my God.
Go start your own fucking occupation over there.
No, by the way, this is not your sidewalk. You pulled me over here, buddy.
Charlie doesn't like it. A lot of people don't fucking like that.
The last time I got
Don't
arrested,
do it.
instead of getting some kind of response, I saw 300 people jump up and down while I was getting my ass kicked by the
Fuck
NYPD.
that noise.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
I didn't give up a fucking job and a home to come be a part of a political movement so some fucking kids could hop and act like fucking idiots. There are some very real issues at stake in the world today. That's why I'm here.
200
Not to
species
hop.
die every day, forever.
Don't ever fucking do that
not.
around here. You will get a response.
So if you're not in a bad mood, you can't sit on the sidewalk.
No, you can be in a good fucking mood. You just can't come down here and shit on something other people have been
It
working
just
themselves.
it just seems to me that you're more often in a bad mood than anything else.
Yeah, usually.
Yeah. But is that my problem that you're in a bad
Come down
mood?
here and start hopping to discredit what I'm doing. Yeah.
I said
Dismantle what I'm working on. Yes, it's a problem.
you're not the leader of Occupy,
I'm
by
not
the
the leader
way.
of anything but
Right.
myself.
Good. Well,
There's
try to
other people
remind
here. I don't
yourself
know
of
if you know
that.
this, but there's a lot of other people. that
Just
spend a
remind
lot of time
yourself of
sleeping
that.
on. I'm curious to know where people are when it's raining, when it's cold, when there's cops taking our stuff away from us, when people have to be walked to the jail. I'm curious to know where all of these people are. I'm only the leader of myself.
Right. Good.
You're the leader of yourself, so
I
don't
am.
fucking hop anywhere near me. Be a fucking adult.
He doesn't want me to. He
Go do
doesn't want me to
something
film you
somewhere
dancing.
else. No, I don't have a
He's
problem.
mad at me for filming you dancing.
I don't want the stupid Josh shit here. This is an adult protest. We managed to hold this down for going on 3 months.
So we can't have fun.
No fun. Stop dancing.
That's fun.
Just don't act like
No
a
hop.
fucking idiot.
Don't dance near me.
Not you. You don't even know what we're talking about. If you knew, you would understand. Anthony knows. You're jumping in and arguing when you're
It was a
completely ignorant about
joke,
what we're
right?
talking about.
So a joke is not permitted at Occupy anymore, apparently, because
Go hop over there.
Mr.
We asked you to
Sourpuss.
go hop over there.
Is that what his screen name is, Mr. Sourpuss?
Yeah. I'm sorry you
My name's
feel that
Jason.
way.
People call me
Occupy is
angry.
one of the funniest.
People call me angry
movements that's ever
pacifist,
been.
so we're at an
We're here for a
impasse.
political movement, bro. We're not here to act like 12-year-old kids in the street. This is serious. I'm here for serious.
Had the,
There's
Right.
room for fun. There's room
Right.
for play.
had the
But a
meaty
lot of good
bones
people
of
have suffered and
Occupy.
sacrificed for this movement. Don't
Why are you
take away
telling?
from them.
Why are you telling me stuff
Because now
I
you're
know?
arguing And you're making fun of me like Mr. Sourpuss, like it's funny.
You're telling me stuff I know. You're making a
Why is it
fool
like
out of
this?
me for assuming I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I know what the fuck you're talking about.
It seems to be funny to you. It's not funny to me. Especially when multiple people ask you the same thing and you laugh about it like it's amusing.
Stop the infighting.
You were here
Simple as
yesterday.
that. That's
You find yourself being a problem. You find yourself at odds with somebody that was here yesterday. Maybe you should go occupy another day.
Yeah,
There's 3
right.
different sites down here. Zuccotti Park's right there. There's Union Square. There's a
All
million
right.
places to be.
All right. I got you. I got you.
But I've been
I got
down
you.
here for a long fucking time.
Yeah. I just got off the fucking
All
bus.
the problems I see come from people who do not sleep down here
Yeah.
3 consecutive days. in a
Oh my
row.
God! If you're gonna throw that card at every person
No,
that
just
comes
the ones
down
that come
here,
and cause problems.
no, you want to be alone here on the street by yourself, and you're gonna
I
be
want
as miserable
lots
as you
and
can
lots of
be.
people. I want
No,
thousands of people
no,
down here.
you
But I
want
want
to
them acting like
you want to
adults
share
for a
your
reason.
misery until everybody walks away from you.
You just want to monologue to whoever your friends are online. I want to see 10,000 people in the street marching
I do
united
too.
as a movement.
I do
I
too.
don't want to see little kids hopping, and I don't want to see 40-year-old men joking about it.
What do you
It's
What
not
do you want me
amusing
to do for you right
That's
now?
all
I
I'm
want to
saying.
make this better.
Hey, when are we doing this?
Long argument.
No, you keep talking.
The point is, there are adult issues going on. If you're not going to act like an adult,
Right.
then you do whatever you want. Just don't
Right.
ruin what other people do.
You should literally have a handout that you can give to people that come near you to say, I don't believe in spring training tactics. Please do not say hup around me or I will freak out.
No, I don't do that.
So, because that's what you did.
I believe in being out.
A lot of people in Occupy use spring training tactics.
I don't believe in showing up for 3 hours a week and calling yourself an occupier. An occupation is someone who occupies
The
your
problem,
space.
no, like
Anthony sleeps
the
down
problem,
here. I
the
sleep
problem,
down
no,
here.
like the
Charlie's been
problem
sleeping
that
down here.
This guy knows nothing about
no,
me.
like the problem
We
that
don't
Jason
cause
has with the
problems
whole,
amongst ourselves.
the problem that Jason has with the whole
It's other people who come
spring
here for
training
3
tactics
hours
is the
that
fact
cause the
that like
problems.
So you're saying that I'm not an occupier because I come for 3 hours?
I'm saying those are the people that do things like hop. When we've been here for 7 or 10 or
Right.
20 or 30
I'm just trying to
days,
figure out
they come
how
down
you.
for 3 hours, show off for a camera, and then they leave as soon as it starts to rain.
I know.
I
I'm
sleep
just
in the
trying,
rain.
Jason.
Anthony sleeps in the rain.
I'm trying to
if
figure
you're not
out.
going to sleep in the rain,
All right.
don't take away what we do.
Right.
Don't tear it down. That's all I'm asking. Treat it as seriously as we treat it.
Right.
If you can't do that, do your own thing anywhere but on top of us.
Right.
I'm not asking the world, and I'm not asking for everyone to be miserable. I
It
want to see
sounds like it.
100,000 people here.
Right.
But I want to see everyone working with people they like on things they all agree on.
Right.
I don't want to see disuniters showing up for 3 hours and calling hop, 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 while
Right.
somebody goes to fucking jail unassisted. Ever.
Right.
Some people
Because
work,
that's not
though.
solidarity, that's stupidity.
There's still some people that work and support the movement.
I appreciate that.
No?
I appreciate people who are in prison who can never be here, and they support the movement. I appreciate people that are too sick to come down and all they can do is pray for us.
There's some people
I
that
do not
work
appreciate people who come down
40
for 2
hours
hours,
a week
make
and
trouble.
more, and they still come down here and give more of their time.
There's people, there's a whole crowd. There's rich kids from Williamsburg that come down and try to fucking make scenes for the cops and argue with people we have relationships with. There's poor kids that come down from Harlem and get drunk and get into fights. There's all kinds of people who are only here for 2 or 3 hours, and those are the ones who always cause the problems. That's what I'm saying. So if you just came here and you find yourself being asked to respect something by people that have been here for a month, respect what those people
I've been
are
here for
asking you.
10 months.
That's not a lot.
But
That's
then
all
you're
I'm
also
saying.
going to find people.
You're identifying me as other, and that's
themselves
bullshit.
within
He
the
is. He
movement.
keeps saying, come down here for 3 hours and say hup, hup, hup.
And do anything you want. If you want to blow balloons, that's fine. But there's plenty of space.
There's also people that have integrated
I hope
themselves
so.
into the movement, and their
Because that's what I'm
objective
hearing.
is also to
This
cause
is
disruption.
This is.
I'd like for him to
I
say
don't know what
that.
anybody does anywhere else. I know what I see with my own eyes. And the people I know through my relationships and my participation. This is where the movement is. Because these are the people who, quote, occupy.
Right.
We're not fans, we're not watchers. We are occupiers.
Right.
Whether you're here once, whether you're here never, you can join us. But
Right.
don't come down here and fuck it up for us. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
And how are they fucking it up for you?
There's lots of ways people do that. I just listed some of them. One of the ways that personally infuriates me is when people come down here and act like this is a stunt stage to either antagonize the cops needlessly or to just do foolish, immature things in public. You can do that at nightclubs, you can do that at parks. You don't have to come down here and discredit a serious political movement that's trying to address very serious problems. You can act productively within this movement without tearing it down. Believe it or not. And hopping does not build our credibility with educated, literate, intelligent human beings.
How was
With
I
men and women
how
that
was
go
I
to
to
work
know
for their
that,
living.
though?
They don't want to see kids
How do I
hopping.
know that?
They want to hear how the bank is not going to be able to take their homes. They want to hear who's fighting for them and how. Hopping just makes us look like a bunch of jackasses.
I just don't know how I was supposed
That's
to
my
know
personal
that.
opinion.
I have no idea how I was supposed to know that.
Get a fucking sign
Yeah.
and show it to people.
Yeah.
Hand out pamphlets, hand out flyers.
Right.
Introduce yourselves to people when they stop and
haven't-
talk to
how
them.
come you haven't
Quit
bashed
fucking
that-
monologuing for
have
30
you
people
bashed that other
online.
guy that's
And
there?
go do some outreach. Video the other things that are going on.
I
Be
stream
here
maybe 3
when
hours
we're getting
a
beaten up
week.
and arrested at 2 o'clock in the morning, not just when it's 10 o'clock and it's a cool place to hang out.
He's still talking to me, so.
I'm talking to everybody
Right.
who does this.
Right.
Come on down here, sleep with us, join us, participate with us for a half an hour or an hour.
Right.
Just if you're in it, be in it. If you're not in it, don't fuck it up for us.
Right.
Just enjoy it and go back to what you do.
So I'm on your side, buddy.
I've worked
Just
very,
tell
very
me-
hard, very, very long time, a lot of kinds of weather. I don't have time.
I sleep in the fucking weather, so go home.
I just want you to tell me
That's
how
my
I.
opinion.
Just,
Anybody that doesn't like what I got
No,
to say,
listen,
I
listen.
sleep here.
Right.
If you don't like it, go back to your bed.
That's
get-
like some badge of honor, the fact
Yeah, it
that you
is.
have to sleep here.
No, the fact that I choose to sleep here. Because I occupy.
Right. And I respect that. Just tell me how I can help you occupy, right? That's.
Do whatever
I didn't.
you gotta do.
No, you tell me you're insulted by people hopping. Just
I'm
tell me
insulted by a lot
that.
of things. I'm insulted every time someone comes to a nonviolent movement and gets in a drunken fist fight.
I
I'm
don't
insulted
drink.
every time I see confrontations where people are yelling and arguing in public rather than having quiet discussions about their issues.
Right.
I'm insulted by, there's a list of 1,000 things. I choose to
Right.
focus on the people that I'm really here to fight, which is not all the jackasses of the world that want to be on a camera,
Right.
but the bankers, the corporate interests, the guys that take away their pensions and then send them out to get shot in poor neighborhoods that their fathers created with their economic policies.
Yeah.
I'm here to protest banks. I'm here to protest New World Order. I'm here to protest being a fucking sheep behind barbed wire. And not being able to have a baby for fear of what's going to happen next year. When I'm in middle age and I'm questioning, do I really want to bring kids into this world? That's what I'm here to fucking change. Not to hop. These guys get a pension. I want a fucking job. Charlie wants an education. Go fucking hop over there. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, alright, I got you.
Excuse me for being Mr. Sourpuss.
It was pretty sour, but I can be sour too, so there you go.
I don't need no sign.
If you want to know where to find me, I'm right here.
Yeah.
Come down. If you don't see me, wait an hour. I'll be back.
We could be doing leapfrogs for all I care.
Yo, let's fucking leapfrog.
I have 23 viewers. This is the chat right here. These are the people on chat.
Rich will probably leapfrog with you.
You're looking for
Rich
somebody?
will probably leapfrog with you.
Yeah, but I think Rich is thinking of something else.
Yeah, Rich is going to try to hump you though.
Just say who you're looking for.
And it's going to be on the
Do you know
internet.
their screen name?
You first.
No, I don't know the streaming.
That's cool. He likes
so-
giving out his news.
What's your
It's
name?
live stream,
Well,
man. Whatever you guys do is public
Do you
domain now.
watch any of the
So
live streams?
Laura is looking for friends
that
on the
you're
chat.
on
If you know
Occupy
Laura,
primarily.
sign on here and let us know what
Do
you're
you see
doing.
any of the live streams?
Rarely.
Yeah.
Shower
Because
visits.
you're not, then you're probably not aware of that guy that was here
just have to
and
wait
the
for
stuff
them
that
to
he
type
live
and
streams.
stuff.
I think that
23
whatever.
people, so I don't think that's...
24
You're not
now.
aware then that
I
one of his
think that-
Yeah, and then
mantras is that
they let us know
he
what they're
live
thinking.
streams
They
the
can
good,
talk to
the
each
bad,
other
and the
through the
ugly.
chat.
So 2 out of the 3 things that he focuses
pretty
on
cool.
are the
that-
negative
Like we have
last thing I'm
23,
gonna do as a
24 more
political
people that
protester
are here.
is come down
Maybe
here,
they live
try to
far
fucking
away,
suppress what
maybe
someone
they're
else has
elderly,
got to say
maybe
to
they're
do and then call
disabled,
myself
and they want to
That's the
participate.
last fucking thing I'm
A
gonna
lot
do.
of these,
Whatever you gotta
a lot of
say,
the people on
say
chat,
So you've never seen the stuff that
historically,
he does.
they'll call
He live
Liberado's
streams. He knows
Pizza
I'm
around
not
the
a big fan
corner
of
with their
live
credit
streams. He never
card,
points
and they'll
the
send
camera at me
pizzas
unless
out
he
here
has
for
to.
people to eat.
I
They've
got
been
no
really good
complaints.
supporters
I
of
don't
us.
care about his ideology. I don't care about
The
his
stream
religion. I
has
don't care
been
who he
with
fucks. I don't
Occupy
care what he
since day
does.
one.
Because he
So,
doesn't do it near me.
you know, if people don't
He's
want
got
to
an
be
opinion
filmed,
on live
that's
Just don't
fine,
tell him that
but,
Even
not
if
to
his
point the
opinion is,
camera at
I'm
you.
a
Be
fucking
careful.
asshole and I should die.
Whatever
That
you should
opinion's
do.
valid.
to some people,
Don't
It's equal to
like,
mine. That's horizontalism.
The minute you tell him that you don't want to be live
uh,
streamed,
I just
then
know
you'll be
Laura
accused of all
from
kinds of stuff
watching.
while you're not even
Well, there are 2 Lauras, Sandra. There's Laura, Brandon's Romania sister.
But you know what?
She's here as well. Do we know what Laura you are?
know about
Are you
you.
Occupy
Did you
Wall
carry
Street?
blankets?
Or,
like
No,
it.
I'm from Paris.
you want to know if somebody from Paris is
I know
watching?
who supporters are.
Oh, from here?
I know who the
Someone
fans
you,
are.
oh,
They
you just
come
wanted to
around
know about
sometimes
it.
to cheer us
Yeah,
on.
okay. I
We
think
need
sometimes
that.
people are looking for
We
their
need people
friends.
that can pray for us from West Virginia.
So
that
yeah,
are never
that's how
gonna come here.
you
We need
stream,
financial donations,
and
we
then
need
my
prayers, we need
channel
best
is
wishes, we need
Angry
people to participate in
Pacifist.
marches.
Okay.
We just don't
And there are
need
other
people who
streamers.
full-time
I
or
don't stream a
part-time
lot, so
dissenters
just when I'm out
tearing
here,
down things other people
then
are
we get
doing.
into arguments.
Well, this guy works full time at
So
disrupting
we'll watch for Laura in the
discrediting
future.
Occupy.
I've never seen him do that.
Well, because you don't watch the live stream.
I mean, I've been around when he's streaming. I don't know, like,
Who,
what's
Recai?
he do?
Well, first of all, if you tell him you don't want to be on the stream, that's automatically that'll automatically cause him to call you a cop, or you're an infiltrator, or you've got something sinister going on.
People always say that about everybody else. Everyone's a cop. Everyone's an infiltrator.
And then when you bring it up to him,
you know that I love you, right,
it,
Jason? You know that, right? All right.
When I disagree, I speak
All
my
right.
mind.
So I'm going to support you here.
I don't have to bite my lip ever again.
No, I know. But
Everything in my life is privilege.
I want to be out here in the street with you. I support this occupation.
Been here and been to all the marches, and everybody respects.
Well, I didn't know. I didn't know.
He went over.
I had no idea.
Convince Saxophone Dave that the GA was a pointless endeavor. When Saxophone Dave took exception to that,
No, I haven't.
and told him that what does he do other than just hover around the booth and ask for donations and just criticize without putting any kind of input. You know, he didn't like that. He didn't like that. But he didn't
stand there with his cat and make $300 a day. That's his fucking business. I got nothing to say about that. I got an opinion or I don't.
If somebody doesn't want to be streamed, I don't stream them. That's the rule. That's for sure the rule.
So you don't mind if people are making money off of the movement, and while at the same time they discredit it and try to demoralize
Coming out
us.
of the General Assembly Fund, I don't care what they do.
I don't
If
consider
I go up the
Recai
street
part of
and
the
I
movement
stage
at
and I make
all.
$20, Charlie's not telling me what to do with it. I'm going to buy myself a fucking hero. I'll buy baby life for people needing or something. I'm going to contribute what I want to contribute out of the money I got on my own. If people want to go make buttons, if they want to do capitalist shit, I don't really like people who sell things that say Occupy, or they try to use the brand, or they try to use
So
the
on the
name.
one hand, you don't mind
But I'm not going to tell
that
them they
they're
can't do
making
it.
money off of the movement while at the same time trying to discredit and demoralize occupiers.
like it.
But you do have a problem with angry catching these guys hopping over each other. That you do have a big problem with. But somebody that hovers around the movements, discrediting of the occupiers, demoralizing them, while he doesn't put any input, doesn't contribute in any fashion, that you have no problem with. But if he streams somebody hopping over somebody, then that just blows your lid.
No, we as occupiers, our job is to love each other and try to get along with each other.
This concept of people who don't sleep on the sidewalk, calling other people to the park or to wherever to quote train them. None of these people are experienced leaders for business. None of them are entrepreneurs who successfully run small businesses and employ people. None of these people are military veterans or educators. None of these people really have a professional qualification.
How do you know they're not military
Because
veterans?
I know a lot of these
Thanks,
people.
Rousseau.
The people that wear silly hats and hop are not the people that are saying we should organize and we should march. This has to be nonviolent. They're not passing along the important parts. They're passing along the irrelevant shit. That's antagonistic.
Oh, wow.
We don't need to argue with these guys. You know why? Because Bloomberg tried to take away their fucking pension his first year in office. They hate him more than we do, and before we started hating him.
Well, this person
They're
that was
not our
right here
enemy.
streaming is one of the main people that wants to antagonize us against the cops. If you
He
talk
doesn't
to,
fuck with the cops, though.
if you, huh?
He
No, but
doesn't
he
come
wants
down here
you
and yell
to.
at the cops so
He
that they
wants
beat
you
us up.
to. He wants you to be
I'm not gonna do that,
antagonistic.
though.
Recai
I'm
got
gonna
arrested
white
the other
shirt
night because he
who
wouldn't
comes
get
down
off
and
the
tells them to
train.
do some
He
dumb
got
shit.
arrested the other night.
He wants other people to be antagonistic.
All right.
Does anybody have a charger?
Ah.
Me.
Really good with it. Awesome. I brought some milk for the people too. Thanks a lot, though.
You got to leave some for the birds.
Yeah. And go to the other side over there where the team is.
Yeah, these are gonna grow.
Leave some for the police. Hey, we got berry cleanup. We got to clean up our berries. I think leaving stuff for the
Good
cops
job,
is the
X.
funniest thing. When we were sleeping outside City Hall, and then they made us go to Foley, Lauren was making like hundreds and hundreds of signs and just throwing them on the pavement, and the police have, like all day long, they kept having to clean up signs. It was the funniest thing. It was just like, they're like sanitation workers.
And they'll say, go left. And the people will turn around and tell the occupiers, go left. I don't march with Occupy Wall Street.
Yeah, probably true.
Almost a year we're going on, 10 months now?
Yeah, 10 months.
Since I came to Zuccotti Park, I refuse to march with Occupy Wall Street because I am not going on a march that's directed by the NYPD, which is what happens when they say left and then the direct action guys go, we're going left. Like there's too many people who come down and they're free to do what they want to do. But what they do is they insert themselves into things other people are doing
How
and then
many
fuck
times
it up.
have you been arrested on the march?
On marches?
For-
None. I was
for
arrested in
Occupy.
the eviction. I was arrested
Because some of
first
the
of the
people
year,
that aren't here anymore, that are hardcore
March 17th?
occupiers, were constantly
No, I won't do
taking
that,
their own
Amazon.
routes, were constantly taking the street, and they
They're
were
having
being
conversations,
singled out
so I'm not going to interrupt.
and picked up by the cops and being arrested multiple times.
Well, I've been followed around the city.
Yeah. I don't think a number of arrests count make
You're not
you a
willing to
better
go to jail,
occupier.
don't come
I
out
think
and play.
if you
This is
start
the big
playing
boys.
that game,
We're
it's
protesting the
But you
ridiculous.
don't
1%.
march then.
These are the
You don't
richest
Three
march,
ti-
you
three
don't
times-
get
evil men
arrested.
in the world.
You're not leading
Who?
by
I'm
example.
scared.
You know?
I'm not a
Because
leader.
all of his
I'm
arrests
only
were from
responsible for
streaming,
myself.
like, other arrests.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
trying to tell
yeah.
people.
I
You
have
need to be
3,
responsible
and
for
I'm
yourself.
fine with
Don't
3.
follow some dumb shit someone else
You're
tells
only,
you to do.
you're only responsible for yourself.
I
You're
can
not a
only be
leader,
responsible
but
for
at the
myself.
same time,
You might go punch that
you
cop
want
in
to
the
edit
face.
him and
You might give
censor
him a
him.
hug. I got no control over you.
But at the same time, you want to edit him and censor him on what he could stream. Then you
I'm
don't
going
want
to tell
him
him
to.
what I think about it, though.
Right. And I responded to what he, I figured
He's got
out.
a voice. It's equal to mine.
Yeah.
So is yours. So
I think-
is that
I think,
asshole that
like
says
I
stuff you
said-
don't like. It's equal to yours.
I,
No better, no
I'll
worse.
tell you the truth. I wouldn't go.
The
I
same
probably
right
wouldn't
you're
go
born
as
with,
so
he was
far
born with.
to
If you
understand
can't respect that, you don't
somebody
deserve it
else.
yourself.
No, because
I'll go the
I
extra
put
mile.
the best face forward of the movement, and this guy doesn't. this guy, 2 out of the 3 things he does
It doesn't
is
matter if he
negative
says
aspects.
he hates Jews and wants to kill them, and black people are fired, and white people should all be impaled. It doesn't matter what ridiculous, stupid things he says. He's entitled to his views, and he owns them the same way you own yours. If you try to take away his, you don't deserve yours.
On the live stream.
If you don't like when I don't like somebody, I back up from them. I don't go near them. Like,
But
I
I'm
just
also
leave them
free to
alone.
tell him I don't like what he's doing.
Yeah.
I actually have a habit of protesting shit I don't like. That's why I sleep on fucking concrete.
Yeah, thanks, Amazon. I appreciate
I'm
that.
just saying. You're free to do anything you want to do. This is what I gotta do.
Except
don't
stream,
fuck this up for me.
except Stream, Kitty, and the other
I
guy.
won't
with
fuck
the
up what you're doing. No,
that,
stream
that,
it.
that you have a, you know.
No, I have a problem with people who
have a
come
big
down
problem with
and they
that.
try to organize
Yeah.
ludicrous, foolish, useless demonstrations. And they're not taking action. They're not starting a co-op that's going to help employ people. There's no Occupy Jobs program, even though a bunch of people here, including myself, have tried to set this up more than once. We've suggested things like getting pedicabs that occupiers could ride around the city, and we could have a donation box in the back and a tip jar in the front, and signs that say, this is a donation for Occupy Wall Street.
Thanks,
If
Ruby.
you give it to the driver, it's a tip for his ride.
Yeah.
This way, by spending General Assembly money, you could be empowering individuals to timeshare these bicycles and earn their own money honestly and legitimately in New York City by providing a service New Yorkers need while spreading information about our movement and the reason we're here. This doesn't get heard because people are arguing with Nan. So I don't come down and play. I protest. I didn't come here to argue.
And you brought that up when?
I've brought that up multiple times with multiple people. We've talked about lots of things as far as whether or not we could help people get 1099s, how we could help outsourcing people, how we could get union contractors to try to come into some of the squats and some of the projects we're working on and do work trades with some of these young kids that have never been to college and don't know how to swing a hammer yet. I did 6 years of construction. I got no interest in carrying fucking shingles up to the top of a roof or carrying 2x4s or bricks.
And what was it
If
about
they're
all
paying
those
me,
good
I'll do it.
ideas that didn't get any traction?
Because people aren't here for action. People are here to hop, 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 pose for cameras, and then go home. And then we pick up the pieces.
I have hop, hop, hop,
and in a month
then
or 2 months or 3
gotten
months,
arrested. So
when there's a new occupation, when there's more forward momentum,
hop, hop, hop isn't
when
all
there's more
fun.
people getting involved, they come back and they hop, 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 hop for cameras. And then people stop coming around because they see the stupidity, they see the fights breaking out, they see the nonsense, they see the fighting over money.
Yeah.
Which we're here to protest. It's people bickering over money and keeping it for themselves that got this whole fucking country in this in the first place. Money's the last thing we as a movement should fight over, but that did a pretty goddamn good job of tearing down every bit of infrastructure that good people worked hard to build.
I don't know, it seems like there's a lot more...
Don't hop, build something.
There's a lot more sinister stuff going on to try to demoralize and discredit the movement than people hopping.
And I suspect that it's the people who come down here and try to exert influence that they don't earn by spending time. And those of us that do spend time don't want influence. We just want to spend our time.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish I was well enough to sleep out full time, but
you don't have to be well enough to sleep out. You don't have to be here fucking ever.
Why do you have to be so mean? It sounds
I'm angry.
mean. I know, but you know, I want to love you. I want to love this. I want to love being here.
You've been here a long time, and I know that.
All right, thanks. I appreciate it. I think Recai's time. I think Recai's time is over. I think he's like.
No, that I have no doubt.
Recai just has to figure out he needs to go do something else. He doesn't like Occupy. He really doesn't like it. Yeah.
In mid-June, he was claiming he was an ex-occupier. In mid-June, he was calling Occupy a dead bitch.
Yeah, no, I know.
And all that stuff. But now, you know, he sees that we keep pushing forward, and now.
But it's also created this weird chat war because his people are banning our people, and it's like personally, if anybody's listening to me, I have 30 people. I don't really want the whole spillover of Recai's war on my stream. You know, you can go to Occupello or somewhere else to fight it out. It's not constructive to me. I think we just need to move on.
Because what is helped along, pushed along by his moderators.
Yeah.
So his moderators lead the charge.
No, well, before there were these awful, gross people that would just post hour after hour the most vile, nasty things. So you need a moderator, but if you're gonna post moderators and then not care who they ban or who they say bad things about, then you're not controlling your moderators. So that's a problem. But you could tell Recai is not a normal person, right? Like you just talk to him for 15 minutes, and it's like, this is something's not right here. So I don't watch his stream. I don't find most of what he streams very interesting.
You'll find him to be very self-serving,
Yeah.
very calculating.
So
And
it's Luke, Matt, people who, Michael, people who are down here. When I have time to stream, I stream, but I don't think of myself as a streamer. So
that lady the lady that wears her hat low and wears the sunglasses, she went out with us to Long Island for the Coke Party protest.
right.
She
Who is
always,
that?
I don't know her name, but she wears the
Oh, Melissa.
floppy hat with the glasses, and she doesn't like to be streamed. Matt knows who she is. She was at the GA. She always brings donations to the Occupy, and she asked not to be streamed.
Right.
Matt respected that.
Yeah, of course
he
you
turned
do that.
away, and he
Yeah.
just got her voice on what she was addressing the GA about.
Right.
What did Recai do? He backed up.
Right.
He streamed her from afar, and he began to speculate. She's probably a cop. She's probably an informer. She's probably this and probably that.
I don't generally tell people what people are saying on stream, but Sandra is my number one fan.
Sandra?
Yeah.
Sandra's a beautiful lady.
And she says, angry, please tell Tony. I said he should be the bigger person and walk away. All right, which is kind of my sentiment too. But you're autonomous. I'll back you whatever you do.
I
decide
tried
to do.
Sandra, but I tried to Sandra, but every time I check, when I can't be here, I've already told him I got a sick family member I got to take care of, so I can't be here all the time after work. And I try to stay on top of what's going on, and I end up watching what's going on
the stream.
On his
yeah,
chat
don't watch
stream,
Recai's stream. Don't watch it.
And I see that he's being.
I don't really watch streams in general.
No, if I'm sick at home, I watch Matt and I watch Michael and Luke. Luke did some great streaming from the Ramps protest.
The Ramps?
In West Virginia, they closed down an entire operation of a mountaintop mining thing. Yeah, and people. Massey, I think it was the Ramps. They closed down the entrance, but they even took over the trucks, the giant trucks that carry the coal. So now the bail fund is $500,000 they have to come up with. So anybody who has $500,000, feel free to. I don't know. He hasn't streamed since that day, and he streamed the day before. He was actually very worried. Luke, we don't know if he got arrested in West Virginia. Everybody has their own views, so I'm not going to express everybody's views. Like I said, I'm going for peace and harmony and love. And if somebody is a real occupier, like Jason clearly has anger issues. I think my job is to not set him off. Yeah. And like, who knew that hup 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 would set him off? So just tell me what the words are. I'll avoid them. It's easy as that. Otherwise, we were actually having fun. We were chanting when the police were taking the chairs away, right? So I think it's not fun. It's just words that set people off. And I don't have those, but some people have them. And I want to be able to respect, what everybody's doing.
I don't know. It just seemed like it was a little bit too much to get angry for. And everybody knows you. They know your commitment to the movement.
Yeah, what kind of annoyed me that it was like, you only come down here 3 hours and you don't sleep out. I slept out the very first night that we slept out on Wall Street. Like, and I was in the camp. So, I try not to get insulted by people who don't know my personal history, but what are you going to do? What's that? This is for eat. This is to eat.
X brought it over.
Mmm, pepperoni.
I will see you.
You going? Yeah. Take care, Matt.
For a while or what?
What time is it? Do you know?
12 o'clock now, roughly.
Yeah, I'll probably catch like the 1:30 boat, something like that. See ya. Take care, buddy.
Angry's got it locked down?
I got it locked down. I got 31 damn viewers. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate it. Take care. Have a nice night. My job is not to fight with people. My job is to save the world, right? If you love Occupy, anything is possible. I really believe that. Like, I do. But if he was being really mean to me, but
he's attacking you over something as silly as that. You know, it's not like you went chasing the guy. You're sitting here and it happens in front of you.
Yeah.
And I don't know how they're gonna question your commitment to the movement or say that you're not doing something that you shouldn't be doing and stuff like that. So
I love Occupy. So when we talk about the block, like I think we should just get rid of the block. I love Occupy so much. I've never blocked anything at any meetings.
oh, the block
Yeah,
thing.
I think the block is a horrible thing, and I'm just not gonna. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna try to keep hate out of my heart as much as I can. Like it's
I know
not
you're a
positive.
pacifist.
Yeah.
I know
I mean,
that.
I'm pissed off, but I want to save my hate for what counts, right? Like, I don't hate the police even. I hate Michael Bloomberg, right?
That's right.
Like, I think when we're fighting with the police, it's all available.
You want something?
When we're fighting with the police, Mike Bloomberg's at home looking at his TV, laughing at us.
That's
Like,
right.
I don't think he does that.
yeah,
Kelly does.
fighting,
He's got like a lot of money.
putting the
He's probably got a
proletariats
credit
against each other. I think
things to do better than lock us and lock us.
maybe
Like
that's
when he
true.
gets really high on ecstasy or something.
Yeah,
But not all the time. I don't think.
yeah. When he's using his Viagra and his fleshlight. Right? Yeah. No, it's for me. There are very few things people can do to me that's talk. It's like that. If that's a lesson you could learn from me, maybe I don't know. Recai's nobody to me. Nobody.
But compared to what this guy does,
Yeah.
Lauren and Jackie's allowed them, to be ridiculed and his moderators to be derisive towards them. He's allowed them to say stuff about Matt being a big sympathizer. He himself has personally attacked that lady with the hat and the glasses.
Right.
He's done it to me. He's done it to Laura because Laura talks and Laura what she talks
But
about.
how do you find out? I mean, like you have to find out kind of through chat.
And I didn't realize it until somebody told me, and then people started calling me later on and telling me, leaving me messages. Tony,
Yeah.
do you know what this guy does?
Don't
When
read
you
chat.
turn,
That's what people in the real world do. They say, "I'm in the real world. This is all."
I thought he was my friend.
Oh, Recai?
I would take him. I took him to his birthday, to his dinner on his birthday because
really?
because everybody had ignored him. I felt bad
Did
for
you
him.
spend time at Union Square?
Yeah.
That was the problem. I tried not to go there. Like, it's a cool place and everything, but it's just too much drama for me.
I found that out.
Yeah,
But
I like it
didn't
down here. It's
realize
nice
it
and quiet on Wall Street.
I didn't realize it until people started sending me messages on Facebook. They said you should check out the video. When you turn your back, when you go to buy him a cup of tea,
Yeah.
he starts asking the streamers,
Yeah.
"Is Tony a cop? Do you think?"
Yeah. People are saying, like, yeah. Whoa, who cares? Like, it doesn't even matter.
I would go buy him a tea, and they would tell him, "Be careful. He might poison you."
Yeah.
All kinds of crap like that behind my back, and then I'm thinking all along, this is my friend.
Yeah. Well, that's you were betrayed.
I was
Yeah. I get that.
like that.
I tell everybody, I am the cop. Look no further. Angry pacifist is the narc.
And I already know from experience what he did to me, and now I see. I thought it was just personal, maybe I didn't express myself properly or something. But now I see he does it to good Occupy people that are well known.
Yeah.
How are you going to let Laura and Jack and their group?
But they don't think about that at all. They don't. I'm telling you, like the key to being a good streamer is mostly to not read the stream. You're providing this service to people. Yeah, right. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. It's like I was willing to take quite a bit of abuse just now from Jason. Like that was pretty abusive, right?
More than I would have taken.
Right. But I want to prove to myself. Hey, Steve, how's it going?
Lost in America on Friday night.
Oh, is that right? Awesome. What? Is it? Yay! It's August, motherfuckers! We're halfway through this summer.
Careful, you're not allowed to say dirty words.
Really? Oh, fuck that shit.
That's right.
Yeah.
Lost in America. Which one is that one?
We're gonna see Lost in America on Friday. Does anyone know what movie that is? It's not a Michael Moore movie.
It's
Um,
not the Tom Hanks or Bill Murray. That's lost in translation.
we saw Brazil, which was a pretty funny movie, so
It seems
maybe it
like
is a funny movie. Has anyone heard
Lost
it?
in America.
Yeah.
Or is that a travel movie? Go cross country?
Yeah, it sounds like a road trip.
Maybe.
Lost in America.
Maybe.
As long as it's not like some comedian that like. What's his name? Not Martin Short.
Jack Black
What's he's tolerable, but I wouldn't pay to go see a Jack Black movie for sure. Um, no, I think my job is just I say this to people all the time is to stay in the love of Occupy. Like if I can stay in love with Occupy, then all of this other stuff, even someone could call me a non-occupier. What you know, I know the battles that I've been through. I know the wars I've been through. So I have a really serious chronic illness too that I have to deal with on an everyday basis. So, so I can sleep out sometimes, but I can't sleep out every night. I actually have a house that I have to take care of. I have dogs. I have this huge frog collection that predates Occupy. So I have an actual life, right? And family. So
and
I think I'm I
we're
think
a
I'm
little
doing
bit
good
older,
enough. Well, no, I don't mind sleeping out,
life it gets a little bit tougher, the older you get.
Yeah. I mean, saying that the only occupiers are the people who sleep out is actually bullshit. Like, I think almost anybody else would tell Jason that is bullshit. If he doesn't support the spring training march and the advanced tactics and all that stuff, this is the way that I do it. I say, you don't have to. You're leaving me?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Can I have a hug?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Thank you. Did you was it a painful tanning
Yeah, it's
process?
kind of weird.
Can we
It's more of a
see the
burn.
back? It's really lovely. Look at that tan. Oh my God, girl has a tan. It's nice, right? I always
Oh,
love
I'm
it.
like,
I hate that. I have that
strobe light, strobe light. You
too.
don't get seizures, do you, right?
All right, see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Because there are just more people that will love you when you're loving than love you when you're hating. So if somebody wants to organize and do something else, I think that is incredibly awesome. And I will support whoever's organizing over there. These people are organizing over here. I'll organize over here with them. I will do almost
Right.
anything.
And that's another problem I have with this guy. There's room for different types of
Yeah.
actions and different types of
Yeah.
way to protest. If you don't like the marches, you don't have to go to them, but you don't have to criticize the people that are doing it. You
Yeah.
don't have to tell others that
Yeah.
they're wasting their time or
Yeah.
that they're being childish and
I
stuff
know
like
it's
that.
But
You
I think
know.
what happens is I think some people from their life experiences, they've had a rough time, whatever that is. I'm not going to judge their past, right? And everything in their past has led them up to the personality that they have in the present. So it could be that, that he has suffered some things that's made him bitter. And I had probably about as bitter a childhood as you could have. But I worked as an adult on not, because my father was an alcoholic that beat me, and all this, all that stuff. Growing up on welfare in the projects, all that stuff. But I'm not going to let that ruin my adulthood, right? They ruined their lives, my parents. That's them. They fucked up, right? But that shouldn't interfere with me. And then I got to a place where when my father was coming to the end of his life, and he had gotten off alcohol, and he was really really sorry. He was honestly sorry for all the damage he caused. I brought him to my house to live with me the last years of his life, and I was with him when he died. And my being able to forgive him, freed me in a way that my brothers and sister, they're still not free because they kept that hate that he gave them. They kept it as a possession of theirs. So I see Jason in my own family and bitterness, and you know, I'm just glad that Recai is bipolar. It's obvious. Um, is Batman on our chat here?
Yeah, that's his number one moderator. That's the
No,
one.
I know, but he's not. He's not on named here. So
That's the one that's called Matt names. That's the one that's
yeah.
called Jack and
Well,
Lauren
once you give
names.
somebody power like that, you know, I had interacted with it's Batman Silly, and I had interacted with him on Recai's stream a number of times before there was any moderation, and he wasn't a supporter of Occupy. So when he became a moderator and Recai just let him do whatever he want, then the whole thing is just tainted. Like sometimes if I was really desperate and nobody was up, I would have Recai's stream on, but I wouldn't have the chat on. If there's nothing productive going on there. But these people, Ruby, freedom activist Douglas, Sandra, all the people here are people that I know have taken money out of their own pockets to call liberados, to buy us pizzas right
I only
here,
know Sandra and Ruby. I know that they're
and
two nice,
Ping
super
and
nice
people like
ladies.
that.
And
Yeah,
Ping I haven't met
yeah.
personally, but I like all the messages that Ping puts out.
But Bob's your uncle, awesome. There's a lot of awesomeness out there, and I think what happens is that people get people get into arguments that are never ending. I'd rather just, you know, this is my brother here. I'm going to do whatever I can to make him feel like I'm a supporter, not a detractor. You know, it might take more work than I'd
Did you
like.
eat any of these?
No, but I want some.
Yeah, delicious.
We're supposed to leave some for the. Oh, Charlie left some for the birds. We were talking about the farm before. It's a long story. Sorry.
Farm's a shit show.
I heard people were being banned from the farm.
Oh man, they were kicking people out left and right. It's just like
That's terrible,
it's just
right?
a few assholes that moved in there and they think they own the place. So they're like, oh, this person can't be here, that person can't be here. It's like you're guests.
Wow.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's
terrible.
kind of a shit show. There's a lot of good things going on. There's a lot of potential. I mean, there's a lot of farms.
Yeah.
There's like 20 something farms, but
Oh, is that right? Oh, it's
the one
not
that
just the
everybody
main.
gossips about is
Yeah.
the one everybody gossips
Oh.
about for a reason.
Are Lauren and Jack and Thorin still staying at
I
that
am
one
not
place?
inclined to comment on who may or may not be where.
Awesome. All right. Very good.
There's some good people there, and there's some bad people. So it's up to you to decide who's who.
I got to get up there. So, and especially with the street protests, there's a lot of downtime. So, like, I haven't spent enough time with Jason to know that hup 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 is like something that would get him upset. So just tell me your like not safe words, and I'll be more careful.
Yeah.
Who's banned from the farm? I haven't even been to the farm. You can't ban me from someplace I haven't been. Who's actually Shadow? I didn't know that. I'm actually sick as well. I'll spend the night out here and then I'll be in bed sick for like 2 days. That's why you don't see me. And it's terrible. I started on a new medicine that makes me feel even worse. It's supposed to get better after a while, but it's horrible now. So, also I think doesn't stress just breed more stress? There she is. We don't want to be stressed. We want to be in the love bug of Occupy. Jason pulled me down to this point to be in a cuddle puddle with him. So I don't want to be out of the cuddle puddle.
All of the other streamers make an effort to be inclusive, to be
I will,
to be
Cassandra.
loving, to try to be warm with other occupiers.
Are you
You're
saying
leaving?
he's not being warm and loving?
No,
Oh, okay.
it's that other guy.
Okay.
That
Yeah, I
walks
heard. Are you
around
having
with
trouble with
Yes.
your housing?
Oh.
It's gone now.
You're talking about the other guy.
That guy.
Okay, I thought you were
It's
like
a
talking
brave
about
new
him.
world,
I
right?
was like,
No, I know. I know. No, from the beginning.
Yeah, the other one was the big thing and the
That
big
guy.
shower.
Yeah.
He loves
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
has moderators that criticize other occupiers.
Yeah,
They
yeah. All
criticize
right.
the
All right.
actions that
A
they
blessing.
take.
A
They
blessing in
criticize the movement,
disguise.
and he
All right. Fatima, awesome woman. Probably one of my favorite occupiers.
I just moved here like a little over a week ago, and that was actually, they pointed him out right away and said, he's not
He'll,
good for that.
he'll try to engage people to get them to say something negative or threatening towards the cops.
Michael at the farm. No, like you're having trouble with Recai tonight. I was having trouble with Jason. Like
38 viewers.
I have 38 viewers.
But his is a campaign, Angry. His is a steady campaign.
What?
They're doing some like weird, like they're jumping over people and stuff.
Is there another occupation?
No, but
Have we split a little?
Nice.
Nice seeing you. Bye.
Wait, I'm gonna take my part-time lousy occupier cell phone.
Nah, we don't.
No, we don't have to. Like 3 minutes after you leave, I know I'm gonna get arrested. I didn't time it that way, but do I have your number? 679-6018.
To be a pattern with the cops harassing them
262
throughout
area code,
Saturday
right?
night.
212.
I believe
212,
yeah.
Steady presence Sunday morning.
I think I have it in my cell phone. Is that
I don't know
weird?
if you guys are
Yeah, Fatima's great.
I can't be down here.
I keep wanting to get NLG's number tattooed on me, but then they'll go and change it like that. It'd be awesome to just have it like on your arm, or have like a directory of all the NLGs across America. It'd be like awesome.
Yeah, there's been times where I just my numbers all like depending on what happens. Like someone, if I don't know who's arrested, I can't call them. That's personally mine.
Right. I think we're coming to some better understanding, everybody. Good night.
I'm gonna go.
Don't take that seriously. You just
You know what? I don't take it like
because he was yelling at me actually,
I know.
and
I know, which is
I'm
like a
still in
bunch of
love with
bullshit.
him. So
It's like a bunch of bullshit, but
yeah.
I don't take it personally.
Yeah.
But I also think that I don't need to come down here in a little bit of time.
I agree with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you. I would have walked away.
Fuck it.
He pulled me down into a cuddle puddle. We were like you can't. You have to just try to stay in love with each other as best we can. You know, even when someone's being an idiot.
I do that with you all the time.
Yeah, I know I'm shit's fucked up and bullshit. Like I am the reason that guy carried that sign around. He should have said shit's fucked up and bullshit, angry pacifist.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Oh, it's Stevie. Save me. Who's that woman in the blueprint dress? And she's
I'm gonna go
the
down
guitar.
He just frustrates me because
I started playing it.
You wish you.
get off different things here.
Yeah.
I think that
Everybody comes from a different place. I love that you're carrying your Occu flag around like a little cape. It's awesome.
would I be able to play?
Stacy, is it okay for Jenna to play?
Oh yeah. I
Can I
started
play?
playing it the other day and then we left. Yes.
Oh my God, it's heavy. Wow.
Are these stuff?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think you had a capo the other day. Do you still have that? I don't And the string is broken.
Oh, you're welcome, Occupied Joy. I'm very happy to stream. Obviously, streaming is not the easiest thing to do, and it can get you in trouble. But Stacy, there are 38 more people in this occupation right now. You know, like I feel like whatever kind of outreach you can do, day or night, just do it, right? If somebody doesn't want to be streamed.
And the only song that I play without the capo requires that one string.
Oh no.
I might be able to. I don't play a whole lot anymore, so I don't know a whole lot. Yeah. So like my knowledge of like songs is very.
Yeah, I wish people wouldn't have arguments about who was banned and who wasn't banned on my stream. I mean, like, I know that's all very important to people, but yeah, I think it just breeds, you know, discontent. And there are a lot of other places people can go to have discussions about who banned who and those sorts of things. I recommend Acapella for that. No, I just I don't not really paying attention to what people are saying about it. It just takes up space on chat. And when I'm at home and I'm on the computer chatting with my friends, I think like if something happens on somebody else's stream, then just try to deal with it over there or some other neutral ground because it really doesn't have anything to do with me. It's sort of like this idea that I have that if you really hate Occupy, go create your own channel and talk about how much you hate Occupy. You don't have to come on my Occupy channel.
That would be fine, except that you're masquerading with your channel, calling it Occupy Everywhere.
What is he? His is some sort of weird thing though. It's like, what is it? It's not his isn't Occupy channel, is it?
Who's?
Recai's?
No, it's his name, but,
Yeah.
but when you put it
It's
underneath the subtitle, it's
yeah.
Occupy Everywhere.
Oh.
As if he's
Yeah.
gung-ho,
Oh,
hardcore
yeah.
Occupy.
Because mine is just angry pacifist. It's not Occupy anything.
You know what else is frustrating, Angry?
All right, I'm sorry. Find another site.
That's right. You know, good people like Sandra have been banned from his channel. You know,
Yeah.
there's a couple of other people that I know have given money and contributed food and stuff like that, and they've
Yeah.
been banned from that channel.
Yeah. As far as I can tell, if you give moderators carte blanche and the streamer themselves doesn't moderate their moderators, then you're going to get into trouble. And there was the longest time. Maybe you don't know this, but until he got the iPad, Recai never looked at his stream ever. Like he had no idea what was going on in the stream. So whatever was going on in the stream before he got the iPad is irrelevant because I know he never read it because it was too small for him to read on his iPhone.
The last
So
month,
now he's into it.
last month before he got it, he was.
Just try, I have to go to the dark to read the stream. I will Amazon. You have a good point. So I think the next step for Occupy is to take over the world. We are going to save the planet. We have to find out what happened in West Virginia. That was the action that I wanted to be at. That's really where I wanted to be. Hey, what's up? You're pointing at people. Hey, what's up? Hey, look at that guy. Look at that guy. Yeah. You want to talk to the stream? Oh, Jenna.
I need the live stream.
Oh, yeah. Go. Hold on, everybody.
That's just the movie that needs to have all these up.
You can't play with one hand. Oh, I'm getting up?
You gotta get up for this. Oh, my bad.
Oh, he's got something to say.
All right. What's up? All right, everybody, hold on. It's a big moment. All right. How's it going?
All right, basically it's like this.
You're in the huddle.
Yeah. Don't tell me. No, it's a picture. All right. I've been hearing before. That's the first so much better for. Something's going to happen when I post it. And when it happens, basically it's going to be, the people that run shit are going to cause the situation. So then what they're going to do in here is they're going to put pin forward over people who don't run. UN, NATO, and American soldiers on the ground. We're going to go house to house, taking firefighters. Because they're going to get shit up and get blasted on sight. They're not going to want you to give it up. Take over. So what I'm doing is next week, I'm going to get a martial arts training going. And we're going to do something called baby jiu-jitsu. We're going to break down. Jiu-jitsu is a killing part. Brazilian jiu-jitsu is a softer version of it. What we're going to do with the baby jiu-jitsu, which is a softer version of that, is we're going to work on locks, reversals, throws, and chokes. Not so you can kill somebody, but so you can get somebody off. Martial arts is not about killing. We're going to have some fun with gun training. Now, we don't need to go aim for what he's saying.
I'll be up for that.
You ready? Yeah. All right, cool. You ready?
Oh, yeah. I have nothing better to do. No violence.
Yeah,
Non-violence. All right.
all it is with the training is that, like, there was a guy that went into a corner store, and some crazy guy, when he was in the store, he was purchasing something, and a crazy guy walked in with a butcher knife and cut his throat. The reason why it happened is
Stockpile
because you have
ammunition. I
muscle.
was worried he was
I
gonna
thought he
get
was going to say
handled.
tonight. Something's going down in October. Yeah. We need to learn jujitsu.
I gotta
I'll
get.
take it. I love education. I've always loved education.
I like the exercise involved in that. We could all.
The weather said this week, like, it, whenever I come over on the ferry, it always looks like the clouds are just about to rain. So, like, afternoon showers are possible. But we didn't. It said all week, but we didn't get any today. Yes. Let me. I'll ask on chat here. If anybody is in the area that can look up, the weatherchannel.com for weather for tomorrow here in New York City. Yeah, overnight in New York. If you put in an area code that's local, like you could use my area code, which is 10301, and you go to, like, theweatherchannel.com and put in for the weather, you could probably get the local weather that way. Mmm, pears. That's Stacy's.
Just glasses.
I taught myself. I'll bring mine down sometime. I actually have that same Occupy Wall Street sticker at home.
Any possibility of trading for that text?
Couched pears?
I got it in no, I just got this because my other one wasn't. So this time I didn't get one with
We
a
have a
zipper.
report of cloudy tonight, low of 62, but no rain.
Wow, that's great. Can they give us the score of the Yankee game too?
Yeah, tomorrow night's Yankee game. We want future scores. Prior scores don't help.
So you're saying I shouldn't get all upset with this guy for him telling me stuff?
Jason?
Yeah.
No, I love
That's why I
Jason.
get this one.
Yeah.
I always
I
have
love
like
Recai. I just, if I
leftover
can't
pie.
stand somebody, then I just back away slowly, right? Because otherwise, it's just like, when somebody makes you mad, then they've had an effect. That gives them power. Like, right?
And
If
it's
I let
his
somebody
too.
make me mad, then they have a kind of a power
But
over
what
me.
are, what are we gonna do? This guy is gonna continue to do this,
I think he's just.
and I don't know why. Why does global revolution? Why did they pick up the signal?
Well, if you look at OccupyStreams.org, and you look at how many people are actually streaming around the world, it's almost nobody. There's very little that's out. He's streaming. So, like, I think, and hopefully some people would agree, that a lot of what Recai streams has nothing to do with Occupy. So maybe Occupy-related streams at some point would decide that maybe this isn't useful for Occupy. But I'm not one of those people that makes those decisions. So I wouldn't, I appreciate it when they restream me, for sure. Um, you know, because I think that this is Occupy related. Some people don't know for sure. No dancing, you. No dancing. That's a little scary looking, actually. Get off my ass. I know. There was a problem with that move right there.
That guy Jason doesn't like that. You gotta be.
I know.
No. It was because I was saying hup hup hup, which is what we do to tell people to come together in marches. He hates the marches.
I thought hop hop hop.
No, hup 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 is what we say when we want to call people to us.
HUP hop hop.
Yeah, hup hup hup. Yeah, and it's a spring training tactic that we learned, and he hates people that are marchers and not people that sleep out in the street and whatever it is. That was a buzzword that got him upset, and I won't say it around him anymore. Right? Our friend Jason. Yeah. Oh no! Now he's got Charlie mad. Oh no!
Don't stream it. Because
Bullshit.
that's
Last
the
time I
lady
got
behind you
arrested.
that you always attack because she requested.
I won't. No, the stream's looking that way.
That's nice.
Join her.
Where do you want me to go with you?
Well, that's the trouble. Some people are just stream whores. I mean, stream kitties.
That's pretty mean. First of all, and second, I was gonna come and talk on behalf of what happened earlier with
Oh,
you.
good. Yeah, please
But I guess,
do.
I guess,
No, Jason and I love each other. We hugged it
Talk on
out.
behalf of what was happening.
I love everybody. You know that. I didn't know Hup Hup was his bad word.
Yeah, Hup Hup is
I didn't know.
It's one of my bad words. Too.
Well, tell me that, and I won't say it around
Oh
you.
no, like I don't flip out, but like I don't flip
Look at
out.
this handsome person. That's a mug right there.
Where?
Right?
Where?
And the
Oh,
kitty. I think kitties are very attractive.
Kitty's contributions are well known. In the
I know.
movement, and
Yeah.
his commitments as well.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think they can say anything negative about
Yeah. I'm not sure I'm an occupier, but
You are.
I know I am.
Yeah. Oh god.
I don't need anybody else to tell me whether or not I'm an occupier.
Oh no. So yesterday at the meeting, at the September 17 meeting,
Yeah.
everybody was
All right,
giving
that's
out all
Monday.
of their,
Yeah.
yeah, Monday.
Yeah.
Everybody was giving out all of their credentials and everything. And like,
Occupy credentials?
yeah, like when they were like, they're like,
I got
when they were
arrested on
doing-
N17.
When they were
I
doing
was
introductions, like, oh yeah, and I do this and that, blah blah blah.
Oh yeah. Oh, introduction. Yeah. I usually
So,
say
like, when-
I like to march,
No, like,
jump the
when
kettle.
they got to me, I'm like, hi, my name is Anthony. I'm an NYPD officer.
Yeah.
I'm
That's right.
here just to collect some intel. And then I'm like, all right, I was joking, I'm joking. So
Yeah.
I'm doing this, but I'm being serious about the NYPD part.
Yeah, that's right.
Like everybody was laughing. Like we need to stop taking ourselves so fucking serious.
I'm the plant.
We need to be serious, but at the same time, like we don't need to take ourselves so serious. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't
Well,
matter.
that's why I
like,
thought I was joking, but
Like, it
he
doesn't
didn't.
matter,
He
like,
didn't take it as a joke, right?
like it doesn't matter. Yeah, like he didn't take it as a joke.
No. I thought I was saying Hup like a joke, right? He didn't get
He
it.
don't take that like joke.
Yeah.
He doesn't like that. I'm not a big fan of the hop either.
Oh, I like marching. You know, I like advanced tactics. I like
taking the streets.
reverse. I like taking the streets.
I like interfering with the commerce in Times Square and on the main streets.
Yeah.
Stop resisting.
Like I say, I support everybody no matter what they're doing. I love everybody. You're gonna do something? Can I go with you? Let's do it. You know, if it's not about support, you know, it's not helpful.
At that meeting that you felt was.
Oh well, we're just going over the action. The action, like so
It's a
far, the planning is pretty good.